Of course, LaMelo Ball is one of the most electrifying young players in the NBA. After coming off a great season in which he won Rookie of the Year, LaMelo has shown that he has what it takes to be an all-time great. With that in mind, you'd think that he would stay off the internet drama for quite a while and just focus on his game, but no. Recently, a rumor between LaMelo Ball and Anna Montana reached the internet, and it's that both have been having a secret relationship for quite a while. From pregnancy to secretly meeting after Hornets games, this situation has been getting out of hand. It's actually concerning when you consider the age difference. With that in mind, let's break down this whole story since its beginning, why it's unfortunately true, and why LaMelo Ball might have just made the biggest mistake of his life. This relationship between LaMelo Ball and Anna Montana started back in March of 2021. At this time, LaMelo Ball was balling as a rookie, averaging 16 points, 6 assists, and 6 rebounds per game, while also leading his team to a playoff spot in the Eastern Conference. With that in mind, Anna Montana actually decided to pull up to Charlotte and go to the Kings vs Hornets game to watch LaMelo Ball play. She didn't just go with any kind of people, by the way, as she actually went with LaMelo's friends, which was kind of odd. Anyways, LaMelo didn't let that distract him and was just focused on playing the game that he loves. And well, he went crazy this game, from making his opponents dance to finishing through contact. He was absolutely dominant this game and carried his team to a 6-point victory. After this game, it was told that LaMelo hanged out with Montana for quite a while and therefore became really good friends. Following that encounter, Anna was spotted all over Charlotte throughout the upcoming weeks as well, which only fueled the rumors. She started using LaMelo's handshakes at clubs and was trying to imitate everything that he was doing, which was crazy. Sadly, just one day after Anna Montana was sitting in the club doing LaMelo's handshake, LaMelo suffered a fractured right wrist. Because of the timing of the injury and its severity, he missed a large portion of the season. However, this meant that LaMelo had more time to hang out with Anna Montana, and well, they did a lot. They did to a point where they got really close with each other. Pictures of Montana and LaMelo's apartment got leaked on Instagram with captions such as, quote, "Let's buy the dip together, a love language," and, quote, "Good life." A couple of months later, and more information between the two got leaked. They are still together as on August 17th of 2021, Montana was seen with LaMelo Ball at a Hornets workout. Moving on to 13 days later, and Montana was once again leaked with LaMelo Ball on his Instagram story. Not only that, but she was also found using LaMelo's jewelry in a club. However, here's where things get really crazy. Recently, Anna Montana announced on her Instagram that she's pregnant. However, recent reports state that Montana is implying that LaMelo Ball is actually the father of the child, which means that we might be in for another PA Washington situation. The reason I say this is because Montana tweeted this a month before the pregnancy. If this was the case, why is LaMelo Ball paying for your stuff every single time then? It's just not sitting well that a 32-year-old woman is preying on a young 19-year-old multimillionaire who she likely would never look at if it wasn't for his money or status. I really hope that LaMelo Ball isn't in a situation like PA Washington right now, because if he is, he's trapped. LaMelo should have listened to LeVar in the first place, to be honest, because he warned him about this type of woman. Here's what he said.
You're never going to meet a nice woman, especially in basketball. You're not going to find nobody like I found your mom or my mom and dad. Because here's the thing. If you're in this profession, which you got all this fame and notoriety, how are you going to meet a good girl? You're not, because what you're going to meet her in the restaurant where you eat, or you're going to go to a club where you dance, or you're going to meet her at the arena. So I hate to tell you, you're going to meet a hoe. Just how it goes, son. And then you got to wonder, then the first thing they're going to say, "Oh, I didn't know you did that, man, with the Googling and all this." Oh, yes, they do. They know about you before you even get there. So, son, that's the bad part of the life you're going to get, is you're never going to meet a good woman.
So yeah, this is the whole story of this LaMelo Ball and Anna Montana situation. This is probably one of the weirdest stories I've ever talked about on my channel, but it had to be said. If anything else happens in this situation, I'll probably provide an update video on this topic, so stay tuned. We'll have to wait and see what happens, and that concludes the video. What do you guys think of this relationship? Do you think LaMelo Ball will be in a similar situation to PA Washington? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Make sure you guys like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more basketball content, and turn on post notifications to get notified on my official videos. I'll have a great day. Peace out.